Well, the manager of a vape shop that was the scene of an armed robbery and shooting earlier this month is now charged with felonies, including selling drugs to underage students. That vape shop right beside Lincolnton High School. State ALE agents say they started looking into it because they kept receiving complaints about vape products confiscated from underage students. And there's been a push in another area of North Carolina to ban new vape shops from opening within a certain distance of a school. Queen City News anchor Robin Kennedy heard from neighbors about the possibility of a similar approach there.
A couple of neighbors and businesses say they don't like the vape shop being so close to Lincolnton High School. A two-lane street is all that separates them. Neighbors remember the chaos 3 weeks ago.
I heard the 4 gunshots. I immediately knew they were gunshots, so I grabbed my daughter and I ran to the room.
This woman didn't know where the shots came from at first and feared it was a school shooting.
I was honestly pretty spooked just because I live pretty close to the high school. So I initially thought, possibly they could come here to hide.
Right beside Lincolnton High School at Dave's Vape Shop on North Aspen Street, police say 3 suspects robbed this store and got into a shootout with a worker there.
Pretty upsetting because, especially in town here, we don't have a lot of violence.
3 weeks later, North Carolina alcohol law enforcement officials and the Lincolnton Police Department have just announced that they charged Amari Cole, the manager of Dave's, with 20 charges, including a dozen felonies. ALE agents say they found some of the business's Delta 9 products contained more than 0.3% THC, making them illegal.
I don't necessarily have a problem with someone doing business, whatever their business is, close to a school, as long as it isn't detrimental to the kids at the school.
Neighbor Dave Benderup says Lincolnton County officials should consider doing what one other county in North Carolina, Wake County, has done. There, they've banned new vape shops from opening within 1,000 feet of a school in the unincorporated parts of the county.
Especially with the heightened awareness on shootings at schools and those sort of things, we just really don't need any of that. We don't need the threat. We don't need the opportunity for a threat.
Robin Kennedy, Queen City News.
The assistant manager for Lincolnton tells us when Dave's Vape Shop opened in 2023, the business was allowed to open up based on the zoning, but just months later, a new city ordinance amendment was passed that does not allow the new vape shops to open within 500 feet of a school.